being a young parent was never in my plan, and I was scared because I knew I would be doing it by myself for the most part. And I didn't have myself together yet, and I didn't want that to affect my son. And so now my children are my motivation to continue, like, not resenting or like focusing on those negative emotions that I had about being a single parent versus like being in a whole family. Because I feel like I found that family through the young parent support group. They're my family, so I feel like I had the support even though I was a single parent. I was in a really, really, really bad place mentally and emotionally when I found out I was pregnant with my son. And then after I officially found out I was pregnant, it kind of got worse the first couple weeks, but then it significantly improved itself because I started believing things that were like the truth and the opposite of what I originally thought. So when I first found out I was pregnant, I thought I would be without a partner, like for the majority of my life. I believed I wasn't worth anything. And like I was basically filth. I lacked a father figure, and I think that a challenge with accepting that I was going to be a single parent was that I was fearing for Will's relationship with his own father, or fearing that he would have a lack of a father figure. I then hear a knock on the door and my mom's voice on the other side. "You done?" "Yeah," I replied as she opens the door. She comes into the room and makes her way to the sink counter where I placed the cup and the pregnancy test. She rips open the package that holds the small strip that would tell us if I was having a baby or not. "Okay, I have 5 minutes," I began as I start walking out of the room. I noticed my mom wasn't following me. "Mom, what are you doing?" She let out a small laugh and looks at the ceiling of the room. "You're pregnant." Tears started forming in my eyes as my chest begins to rise rapidly. "Mom," I said shakily. I put a hand on my chest as I lean against the doorframe, my breath becoming labored because I didn't know what to do. My mind racing. I hear my heart hammering in my ears, and little rivers of salt water begin spilling over the rims of my eyes. I started off as a single mother, and I was really scared to be continuing the generational, not exactly choice of being a single mother, but the situation and it continuing on for more than one generation was really emotional for me. From the experience of a child who saw like the emotionally unavailable side of a relationship really sucked, because like seeing my mom try to make things work with my dad and him just being emotionally unavailable and him doing like his own thing and him still doing his own thing, it really hurts, because like I just want to see my mom happy, you know? And like for a long time I did want to see them together and like actually be that quote perfect couple that every kid wants to see their parents in. but like now I just want to see her happy. My mom raised me as a single mom, and she like tells me, if not every day, at least like once a week, that I'm a good mom, and that she like validates my feelings about a lot of things that I have doubts about. The way my mom was like more of a friend to me than actually my mom I want to have with them too, because like I'll tell my mom everything and anything. And like I want my kids to be able to feel safe enough with me to tell me everything and everything, instead of like hiding that they want to try weed for the first time or something like that. So like I always grew up wanting to be in a real family, like one that went on adventures and like did incredible things together. One that their bonds would be like unbreakable. And when my mom joined Team at Breath of My Heart Birthplace, the team kind of grew into that family for me. And they definitely grew into that family at a time where I feel like I needed it the most. So dating was a little different for me. I would always see like people together and everybody being so happy, and it kind of made me feel a little out of place because I didn't know what that partnership was for a long time. And seeing that partnership between two other people was quite remarkable, but it was also at the same time kind of, I guess it made me feel a little empty. Even though I had my child, it still kind of left me questioning, like, will I get this partnership, or can I find that partnership with a person while being a young parent? It was during that period that I met my current partner. Becoming a whole family, even though like I started off as a single parent, has been really inspiring because I think I got really lucky, and finding my partner just like opened up so many other doors for me that I didn't think I would get, because he was there for me through a lot, and through a lot of changes that me and Will were going through. And he's just like witnessing all of the changes. So I'm really happy that I gave dating a chance when I did. My son and my partner are bonding. Their father-son relationship is blossoming into a tree. Watching their relationship change every day is one of the most beautiful things I've had the pleasure of witnessing. Seeing a partner taking on the role of a father and a caretaker is such a wholesome experience. It always becomes one of the most inspiring aspects of a family. The dynamic between family members is so much more at peace when all of the right pieces are in place. I'm thankful to have such an understanding partner. I'm also thankful I get to live my happily ever after that I've always wanted as a child through my children, and making their world more positive.